hello everybody and welcome back to Arkanjus Gaming. Arkanjus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the Hoodwinked scenario. Alright guys, last time we were here, we had set up our space station, which orbits all the way up there, as you see, the parabolic antenna. Actually, that's a good point. Why is there a box up there? Cool, we can actually see it see what's in space from here. Okay, but yeah, we've been umming and ahhing for ages about what to do next, how to do things, and I think I've come up with a solution. Now, I was carrying the land shark into space, and that is not feasible. But before I get to that, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. Alright, so I thought to myself long and hard as I was doing like a couple of episodes of Valheim for this channel, and I thought, how am I going to get all the components that we need into space? And I was thinking to myself, we've got the equivalent of a flying magnet. Oh gosh, I don't know what is wrong with me today, but there we go. And so I was thinking, okay, well, I've got a giant flying magnet. What can I do with it? A simple answer, and I do mean it's so simple. I wish I thought of this sooner. We create a cargo unit with a battery on it. We take that up into space, we dock it. If we need speed, we can fly off, and yeah, we can just leave it there and then go back for it later. So, yeah, I'm going to use the red. Hey, I thought I picked up some. No, I had. Okay, so, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to, at some point, I'm going to have to create an access point from here. Right, got one of these ticking away like crazy. It's bugging the hell out of me. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through the build and repair systems first, because I can't have these things ticking away. It's just gonna drive me absolutely spare. So 10. Just go for them all. Make sure they're all quiet as possible. I don't know why some of these are so loud. Don't need to be. Oh, there you go, like 50%. Jesus. Yeah, just being up close to it, I can actually hear it still. But I'm sure once I get away, I should be fine. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and as you can see, I've also sorted out some meal packs, seared sabroid, so that's what's that, 100% fill. So we are going to be fine for a longest time. 100 of that, about 50 of that. Actually, it's a good point. How am I doing? So production-wise, I still need to sort some stuff out. If I go assembler, yeah, as you can see, I've got a few bits and pieces that require some materials. So again, that's going to be something else we're going to deal with today. Oh, come on, catch up with me. Thank you. Righty-ho. Okay, let's get on with the show. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a large cargo pod assembly, because frankly we need it. Now when it comes to cargo, about the only things we can use that are big is like the large cargo hold, the large industrial, or we've got these small cargo blocks, but I'm not going to use those. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I have interior plate. What's the problem? What's the issue? What's... Oh, come on. Catch up with me, game. Thank you. Alright. Okay, we'll do it this way. Where there's a will, as a way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. Just have two of them slapped together. One of these is going to have the multi-way cargo ports. I don't know what's going on. I've got nothing running in the background. Save OBS Studio. Alright, okay. So there we go. So we've got 3 connectors. So we can connect this any way that we want. So I think next thing we're going to need is we're going to need some batteries. I'm partial to the warfare batteries myself. I mean, we don't really have too much of a choice here. I think I'm going to slam like 3 here. Here, and then I'm going to sort of do something to make it look good. So, I mean, I was thinking like something like this going down. This needs to be slightly different to that. So, what we can do is we can just use something like this. Slope transition tip. We use the mirror one over there, and then what we can then do is in the middle here. Where is it? That one there. Boom. Job done. Now rinse and repeat on the bottom. So there we go. Oh, look at that, looking good. And then on, like I say, going back here, and then that sort of gives us this sort of like, you remember the modular cargo hold? Actually, if I just bring it up, go small grid. Yeah, where is it? That one there. Yeah, that's the sort of shape we've got here. So if I move back, you can sort of see where I'm getting the idea from. It sort of has similar-ish sort of size and shape. We can even put on the control panels afterwards. So we've got something in the making here to be able to transport stuff to and from space, and we are rocking. So I wish I get all of those. We'll slam those into recharge mode, and for now, do that there. Do that there. We'll use the 2x1x1 slope. Right, well, that one would go there and there. Grab that one there, that one goes there. Go back to this one. Go to that. That goes there, that goes there. Boom. Job done! Right, all we need to do now is something like that on the front. So, I mean, this is the beauty of it. We can very easily just do maybe something. Something like this. I mean, as you just saw, can't really do that one there. Now that one is going to be something else. I think it's going to be... No, not that one, not that one, not that one. Where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. So that would go there. That would go there. In the middle. That goes there. Boom! Job done. That hasn't actually done that right. No. No, I'm not happy with that. I am not happy with that one iota. Now, ideally speaking, I really want Oh, not that one. Where is it? I really want something like that, but where we got like the slope bit there, I really need it sort of so it was like get the angle right, sort of slope like that. But there is no such thing. So what do I do? I think
Inventory
that's going to
full.
be replaced. Yeah, with one of these. Because what I'm thinking now is actually something slightly different. No. That doesn't work. But if I do that, maybe. Yeah. And then all I can then do is I can just throw these on with a square block in the middle. Do that. Okay, so yeah, I might be able to do something like that. Sort of do something with it, so to speak. You know, like, make it look a little bit more, shall we say, unique. And then I mean, it's not perfect slope, but kind of like that. Because then what that means is we then got plenty of surface area to grab hold of. We've got this nice little modular cargo thing. Right, now all I need to do is figure out where on earth am I going to dock this thing when it's down here. I think it would have been nice if I could get another one of those connectors on the bottom.
Energy low.
Okay. Useful that was there. Just grab a quick drink while I'm waiting for that to recharge. There we have it. Okay. Let's just do the same on the back end, but inverse. Yeah. But then I've got still got to figure out where I'm going to put it because I ain't got anywhere to put it yet. Oh, I hate that word. Wish I'd never learnt it.
Fuel low.
Oh, bloody heck. Not now. Not now, frame rate. Okay. Hey. I've got plenty of fuel. We are also going to need some way of being able to communicate with it. So how am I going to do that? I think I am going to have to extend it out the back end, because I'm going to have to put in things like an antenna to be able to communicate. Just so that I can actually connect it up. So yeah. Because I'm not going to use that one. That would make more sense. That would make a little sense. Definitely not. No. Okay. Right, so that's going to be our starter for 10. Give us an idea of how big this thing's going to be. I think this is just going to come out as like a protective covering. Okay. Oops. Could probably put a mesh around that or something. First, I think I'll do something like that. And then that will allow me access into there. Then I can get conveyor tubing in here with a right angle jobby going down. Brilliant. Okay. Finally, yeah. Put like some mesh down there. That's not going to let me just do that. Alright, I think that covers it. And I didn't mean that as a pun. Okay. Okay, so that's now got hold of it. Just climb down.
Inventory full.
There we go. You just saw it floating upwards. So now we've got a carry pod that we can use for whatever task we need. It's brilliant, actually. It's not that weighty at all. I think he's in the way. Okay. So, we've got our carry pod. It's fully recharged. We just need somewhere to put it now. So, judging from its size, roughly from its position...
Inventory full.
I think I'm going to say there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over and then I'm going to tuck it up there. So, yeah. Let's... How did I do this last time? No, I didn't do this last time like that. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. So I think I'm going to use the same inset connector. Make sure I get that the right way around. I'm going to do this in our tried and trusted concrete.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Pardon me.
Inventory full.
Okay. That's the corner one. And what did we have up here? Right, just that.
Inventory full.
Okay. And we can just put that in like that. Job done. Now, one last thing I'm going to add on here, I think is going to be crucial. I think a camera and right there, just so that we can work out where we are in 3D space. Go back to our... There we go. What do we call this thing? Drop pod? So, let's see. If that way is front, then this would be the port side connector. aft horizontal. And a storm would happen now, wouldn't it? And that'd be starboard. That'd be the bow one. That'd be aft vertical. Oh, batteries. I needed to turn those on to auto. Knowing that is about our midpoint-ish, we can... Okay. Right, access... Terminal... Large grid... Call that Dropbox. Sometimes it can be a little too... There we go. Oh, it's because I'm still in that one. Can't even see the ground. Right, there's my cross. I think I need to light that up. Okay, because we do have other things to do before we leave planet. Oops. Okay. Come on, Storm, you're killing me. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. Okay, oh, I left it in here. Yeah, because I did a load of stuff in the greenhouse. All things are good. So let's see what's going on up there. Overshot. Pile a long, long way. Now where am I? Still travelling way too fast. There we go. So as you can see, with this, I've moved the bounding boxes on the build and repair system over to the other side, so that it can, so I could get an idea of what we needed. I'll tell you what, I'm going to slow this way down. Give me a minute. There we go. When we get back up here, what I am also going to do, is I'm going to create like a diagonal wings coming off of here, probably going backwards. I'm going to reposition the solar panels because I believe that once these arms are in place, this is just going to clip, and it's going to cause damage or explode or something. So, for now... Oh, storm's passed. Ha! I was looking at the wrong one. Whoopsie. Okay. It goes in there quite snugly, actually. Looks good. I like it. It's a nice little drop box. Could actually do maybe. Could actually do maybe with some parachutes. Where would I put parachutes on this thing? Those parachutes would need to be upwards, and I think... Probably...
Inventory full.
Probably just one here. I'd imagine that's the top. There's a release handle there. And there's a connection point there.
Inventory full.
If I change that... into that part there, into a T-piece I mean, put that there, I mean I know probably it's going to ruin the No, it doesn't have them on the sides. Darn it. I was hoping to have it come out and then up and then connect. Unless...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I sacrifice that one. Not sure there's a front way. And there we go. We've got those in. We could put in a timer block. Actually, we could put in a block for releasing the parachutes. I'm not entirely sure how that would look or operate. Unless we just access it remotely. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Right, so that's all done. That's all done. I think the next big thing is we need to go and visit our drill site over there because it has been a while since I've been over there, and grab whatever is over there. So we'll take the land shark. Get myself comfortable. That wheel's decided to play up again. There we go. I do like the newly revamped land shark. It looks awesome. I mean, look at it go. I mean, I could do with maybe a little bit of a re-kit. Could probably put that antenna in that tail section. There's the semi up ahead, so we know we're on the right path. We'll get those wheels down. There we go. Seems like I'm stuck on something. There we go. Whoa. There we go, we're hooked up. Got this nice little outlet now. If you remember, we did that a few episodes back. Okay, that's drilling into that. That looks like that's fully extended. So let's get the next one going. While we're here, let's go. Inventory of the ship. Put this one on shark cargo. And we'll just transfer everything we got over. Really? Is that literally it? I was expecting a lot more. Okay. So, based on the findings and lack of resources, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back to base with the poultry sum that I've got. I think it's time we continue expanding the mine shaft. Straight through the trees. Dead stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, so I think what we'll do is with that rotary mine, we'll continue expanding outwards because we need the gravel. We also need to convert into other stuff as well, so that we can then also create the remaining components that we need in the base or around the base. It's over that way. Yeah, I won't bother. At least not yet. Got more important things to do. I love how I can just drive straight over them. Yeah, where we have those meteor impacts. That was more luck than design. Okay. Alright, so we're talking down here. Now, we could actually put in some ladders if we really wanted to, but well, I think for now what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down here on here. Okay, so we are going to need to extend this out by what, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least, and then add on 3 more pistons. Okay.
Inventory full.
Timber? Or should I say steel? One of the two. Okay. Put it in the material that we need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then slap on some pistons. So 1, 2, 3. Now where did I put my drill heads? In none of these, I think. No, not even that one. Alright, drill heads would come under there. Oh, got a choice between that and the new one. I mean, I'm thinking maybe the new one. I can't remember which way it goes, but now I go with the tried and tested. Yeah, we'll go with that. There we go. Beautiful. Now, all of this, unfortunately, is going to be an absolute ache because we're going to have to set it all up again.
Inventory full.
We'll just cut these off.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
When the game's ready, it'll just pick them up.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I love playing that sort of game. That's cool. Anyway. Where were we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a couple of pistons. No.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Just let it grab the bits and pieces it needs as it goes. Oh, wrong one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the hardest part is going to be we do have to just name all of the parts, and that can get mind-numbingly tedious at times. That's why a lot of the time I've done this sort of like off camera. Nine. There we go. But I thought this time around I'll show you guys what I'm doing. At least most of it, because we are starting to run out of time again. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, every time I make a video, the time just seems to evaporate. And, yeah, I've barely done anything in the time that we've had. Right, there we go. That's all that done. So. So there's 12 of them. Right. Okay. I'm just going to copy this sort of routine. Now, S1 is basically stage 1. So, what I'm doing is I'm creating the obvious 3-stage routine where stage 1 expands first, stage 2 is next, then stage 3. I mean, I could set up timer blocks and what are they called, event controller blocks or whatever, but it's just too much of a hassle, I suppose. I'm doing it, running around doing each of them at a time, because otherwise it's so easy to make a mistake. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who are smarter than me who can figure this stuff out far more easily than the messy way that I'm doing it. In fact, I know there are people out there who are smarter than me, especially with this game. Because there are people out there, I tell you what, some of their designs, oh man, positively orgasmic. The way that they've done them. Hold on, stage 3, piston 4. You know, absolutely amazing. Beyond any compare. And I do take my hat off to those sort of people who can do this sort of stuff without even thinking. Okay, 20 of them, so SD drills. No. Stone camp drills. There we go. So that's all of them. If I grab stage... the stage 1 pistons. I should have checked actually. What did I set this to? 0.001. Right. So if I set these to that, grab these, I do that. If I grab all of these and max them out, right, no worries, yay! But at the same time, though, I know why some people's ships are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and because of the fact that they built them. First of all, they built them in creative mode, so they've got every right to be as good as they are. I could have pushed that out by a few blocks. Ow, missed. Missed again. Got it. Right. Got an idea. If I do it this way, I can see more and know more. Okay, so I'm going to set the max distance to 4 meters. Copy that for a minute. Hold on. Why am I only doing the one? Okay, let's try 6 meters. Like I said, I could probably have added 2 more in there. Set to 6. No, these are not. For some reason. We'll see, some of these are not. Okay. 6 meter, 6 meter. Probably 8 meter then. Huh? Fell off of it. Okay, 8 meters has definitely done the trick. So we'll add in our old measurement. Maximum extension on that one again. We'll just let that go. So now if we fly up here, go, I have no idea where, somewhere where we can get access to our production line. We go to assembler. Okay, I'm guessing we're missing silver. Gee, let's go cargo only. Silver, silver, silver. Yeah, we don't have a lot of silver. So we might have to go and find some more silver to be able to fulfill this order. Use silver and gold for that order. Ah, sorry, leg cramping there. Platinum's probably going to be our next issue as well, because yeah, we don't have much in terms of platinum. So yeah, I think we're going to have to start looking around. I think we're going to also need a specialized vehicle to be able to explore the area. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away. I'm going to remodel the Ralph and its cousins so that they use the consolidation engines. I think I'm going to decommission the Cobra once I make sure that it's in our bookmarks, and I think yeah, we're going to need a new exploring vehicle. I've got a few ideas in mind, just not sure if it's going to work. So I'm going to use, for that, I'm going to use the ALS engines again. You know, these engines are marvelous, love them. These are the engines that are used on the Carryall, and that's probably going to be our way forward from now on in at least in this particular mission set. There is another set of engines I think I'm going to reintroduce from, see if I can remember which one it is. One of the other campaigns, the one where we built the red ant, the broadsword.
Energy low.
Yeah, things like that. So yeah, okay. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Yeah, because we're at about an hour already. I hope you've enjoyed what we've done. Join me next time where we'll have a new Explorer flyer, and we'll also take the drop pod, and with the Carryall, up into to our station to finish that build. Yeah, lots to do. I'm excited. I am really quite excited now. Now that we've got sort of this far, things are starting to take on the shape and form that I've been expecting. I am thinking about doing another base build, and potentially scrapping a lot of what we've already done to make it better and make it look better. Because after all, you look at something like like here, we've got some really good ideas going on. So I've got some plans for the future. So guys, join me next time, and where we'll have a lot more to explore, a lot more to do. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Encantulous Gaming.